Right, we've got question 10, which is 3D coordinates. 3D coordinates work in some ways like normal coordinates. You've got your x-axis, your y-axis, and your z-axis. On this particular example, we've got the x-axis which comes out towards us because we've got a little label of x there. So the first value in these coordinates will come out towards us. We've got the y values, which are the horizontal axes, and we've got the z values, which are the vertical axes. We've got a coordinate of 3, 5, 0, so x, y, z. So always start at 0, 0. I'm just going to get a different colour pen. So always start at your centre 0, 0, 0, and we've got a coordinate 3, 5, 0. So 3 along the x-axis, so that will take us 3 out. 5 along the y-axis, so that will take us along 5. And then 0 height, so we won't go anywhere, so it's point B. So point B. Part 10b, we've got the numbers 3, 4 and 5 form a Pythagorean triple because 3 squared plus 4 squared is 5 squared. Which other point apart from A is 5 units from 0? Well, if we've got one to be 5 units from 0, we've got to make sure that we go 5 units in a directly vertical or horizontal way. We can't go diagonally because it's not going to be exactly the same value. So we can see that A is 5 units across, C is 5 units across. I can't see. Okay. Right, ignore what I've just said. It is asking us to use Pythagoras to find a point that's 5 units from O. So we want to use those values again, 3, 4, to give us an answer of 5. So if we go from point 0, well, before we went along to A, so this time let's go along to C. So let's have a look this way. So 3 units along. We then want to go 4 units up to get to point G. That would then give us that diagonal distance, because of Pythagoras, have been 5 units back to O. So the point that we want in this case is point G. Okay, and then part C, we want to work out the coordinates of the centre M of the face D, E, F, G. So M is this point here, and it's the centre of the face D, E, F, and G. Okay, so we're going to start from 0, and we're going to come out first. If we come out 3 units, that takes us all the way to the front. We don't want to go 3 units out, we want to go halfway. So we want to go 1.5 units out along the x-axis. We then want to go along the y-axis, and again, all the way along would take us 1, 2, 3, 5 units across. We only want to go halfway, so we want to go 2.5 units across that way, and then we want to go up. All of the way up would be 1, 2, 3, 4 units up. We want to go halfway up, but actually point M is right at the top because it's sitting on that top face, so we want to go all of those 4 units up. So that's our coordinate. We need brackets on it for it to be a coordinate, so 1.5, 2.5, 4.